Whoa! Silver broke 36 bucks on Thursday. This is really big news, and in this video, I'm going to tell you why. Now, on Thursday, this is a day where gold was down about 0.25%, and silver rose 3.5% on the same day. This is some big news. Silver may be gaining a life of its own. But it rose above 36 and then pulled back a little to close at 35.67 for the continuous contract. So this is just a little bit different than spot, but silver broke 36. Now, if you take a look at what happened earlier in the week on Monday and Tuesday, we ran into resistance that was set way back in October of 2024. And it pulled back and then it decisively broke through it. And in doing so, it also broke through resistance that was set way back in late 2012. Now there's a little bit of resistance left, but not much. I mean, there's a few days, I'll zoom up on this in a moment, in early 2012, where it was up toward 37 bucks. And then the rest of the resistance is all set in 2011, 14 years ago. Now, what's important about that? We're zooming up on the 2011-2012 time frame, and you can see there's just a few days here where it was above this 36 level in 2012. Other than that, you're talking about March through September of 2011. And what's important about this is old resistance. All of the chartists, people that read the tea leaves basically and goat bones, which it's right 60% of the time, but it's wrong 40% of the time. They look at this, and the professionals on Wall Street and stuff, they trade by a lot of these patterns, and resistance levels is one of the biggies. But so what we should see here is, this only goes up through 2012. So you're not seeing what we just did. I mean, we broke these levels, and what you should see here is a fairly quick run up into the low 40s. And then because of this resistance, it should pull back. But once that's been alleviated, the next run up is going to be from like 46, 47 to 48 or 49. And then there should be a little bit more serious pullback, as a lot of people do unload positions. However, most people that bought back in 2011 have already gotten out of their position. It's not like they're still waiting to break even when they bought at 40 or 41 or 42, something like that, and then they're going to sell now thinking that, I broke even finally. No, they're going to, even those people, most of them are going to hang on because they realize that there's a slingshot move coming after these prices. Now, I believe that I was the first person to recognize, everybody was talking about the cup and handle that was developing on gold in this time frame, myself included. I was focused on it. I was pointing out the gold cup and handle. There was a triple top, an inverse head and shoulders pattern, and I said when it broke through it, it was going to make a slingshot move. That is exactly what happened. But then I took a look at silver, and there is this giant cup and handle going back 45 years to January of 1980. When it breaks this, look out below, or should I say, look out above, because this is going to skyrocket. It's going ballistic, astronomical. Now, a quick plug here. If you want to support this channel, the way that I have always been able to do things like Hidden Secrets of Money and stuff, we don't ask for, we don't ask for any donations or anything like that. It's all supported through GoldSilver.com. And we have very easy ways of buying gold and silver. This InstaVault is very simple and easy and liquid. It's real physical silver, insured and guarded by guys with guns. Silver Eagles, 100-ounce bars, 500-ounce sealed mint cases, and such. And then, for anybody interested, I'm going to be at the 23rd Annual Investor Summit at Sea, June 20th through 29th. And I believe there's only one stateroom left. But if you want to come and have dinner with me, if you put my name when you're registering, that you're registering because of Mike Maloney, you will have dinner with me on this cruise. But there's 3 other gold guys there. There's Peter Schiff, Brian London, and Dana Samuelson. And then there's people like Robert Kiyosaki, Robert Helms, and George Gammon, of course. So all of these people, Ken and Danielle McElroy, these are all friends of mine, and it's worth speaking to all of them. So back to gold and silver and why this is so important. Now, the gold-silver ratio has been seriously out of whack for more than a century now. And there's going to be a reversion to the mean. If you stick around to the end of this video, you're going to see why this mean is going to revert. So this is an older chart that we made during the COVID crash, and the gold-silver ratio went up to about 124 ounces of silver to equal the value of an ounce of gold. Just absolutely insane. And it's been over 100 again just recently. Today we're at about 94. However, from where we're at today, I'm going to save that for later. What I was just going to say. You're going to find out near the end. So Eric Sprott believes that we could be seeing $250 to $500 silver. Now, how long have I said triple-digit silver is inevitable, that this will happen? It's been a very, very long time. So I don't know the range. But $100 silver, that cup and handle pattern that you saw is projecting more in alignment with what Eric Sprott is predicting here. And here's some of the drivers. So you take the total supply each year minus the total demand each year, and then this is the market balance less the exchange-traded products. So you've got, these are all in millions of ounces. 10 million ounces plus, these are plus figures. Plus 10, plus 45, plus 35, minus 73.5, minus 286 million ounces, minus 144 million ounces, minus 132 million ounces, minus 163 million ounces, minus 210 million ounces, minus 187 million ounces is the forecast for 2025, and this is going to be seriously wrong when all is said and done. So there you go, 2016 through a forecast of 2025. But, you look at the imbalance that we've had for the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years. We've been seriously out of balance. And so David Bateman says, here are the reasons I invested close to $1 billion in precious metals over the past 6 months, including the purchase of 1.5% of the annual global silver supply, 12.69 million ounces. The global monetary system is about to collapse. The biggest credit bubble in history will soon pop. There is no way the U.S. can refinance its $28 trillion in maturing treasuries in the next 4 years. $28 trillion in the next 4 years without an obscene amount of printing. The Trump tariffs are hastening the collapse, and it's by design. Gold and silver are the only meaningful life raft. Physical possession is everything. Physical possession is everything. The whole world right now is a sophisticated game of musical chairs. The chairs are the precious metals. Crypto is a psyop. Those who purchase will have no chair when the music stops. Real estate, crypto, stocks, and bonds will all lose significantly compared to precious metals. The banking system has been meticulously designed to seize your assets to buoy up a collapsing banking sector. See the Great Taking, which I've made many videos on, by the way. You have zero counterparty risk with precious metals. This is not a drill. Your grandkids will someday either muse or lament about this financial decision you are now faced with. Don't fail them. So here's a picture of some of his silver with his personal information blotted out. And then the Happy Hawaiian says, how much silver exists in the ground compared to gold? Roughly 19 to 1. That's in the Earth's crust. So how much silver do they mine each year compared to gold? About 7 ounces of silver for each ounce of gold. How much is available in stockpiles? More like 3 ounces of silver for every 1 ounce of gold. So what's the price of gold compared to silver? Right now, well, when this was posted in April 17th, that's how long I've had this tab open on this browser, it was 102 to 1, the gold-silver ratio. 102 ounces of silver equaled the value of 1 ounce of gold. Now it's at about 94. Okay, cool. Well, if this reverts to that, the actual above ground stockpile supplies, that would either require gold to fall. Silver could stay where it is, and gold could fall to $500. That pretty much at this point is an impossibility. They're going to keep on creating currency. So what's the alternative? If gold stands still, silver could go to about 1,000. If it was to go to, I'm not saying that it's going to this ratio, but that's what it would require to get to that 3 to 1. About $1,000 an ounce silver. So I don't think it's going there, but his final conclusion here is, okay, cool. And mine is, which one are you going to buy? I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll see you next time.